Normally I'm a savory and spicy kind of guy. Pasta, soups, garlic bread, stuff with meat. Well, today I'm gonna throw caution to the wind and do some baking. That's right, my friends, some baking. Drum roll, please. I'm gonna make, wait for it,
peanut butter cookies?
Who dat? Is that my boy Adam coming to us live from 3,020 miles away?
Yes, it is, Mr. Culinarian.
Well, hey, Adam from 3,020 miles away. Did you just happen to be rolling your camera at the same time as me and plan to make peanut butter cookies?
Yes, I did. And peanut butter cookies just most happen to be my favorite thing in the world.
Well, well, super. I'm kind of fond of them myself. But so, Adam, why don't we make them semi-healthy?
I guess.
Well, these cookies will not only be semi-healthy, they'll be gluten-free and...
Vegan.
But if I called them gluten-free vegan peanut butter cookies, I doubt most people would watch this episode.
No shit.
All right, so while Adam is over there in Rhode Island making his version, which is pretty much going to be the same as mine, we'll start here.
Before you start cooking, you preheat the oven.
The reason that this is gluten-free, first of all, is I'm not using any flour. And the reason that it's vegan, because instead of using an egg to bind all the ingredients, I'm using a banana. Well, half a banana.
Half for cooking, half for the monkeys.
So first thing we want to do, is we want to get our banana all pureed up. And just let it turn into a creamy goo.
Oh, shoot.
Your lovely and beautiful banana puree. All right, and then everybody else into the pool. Got a half a cup of raw sugar, teaspoon of vanilla, half a teaspoon of baking soda. I stuck my honey in warm water so that helps soften it.
In the water, like an aquarium fish.
We're gonna use just about 2 or 3 tablespoons of honey here. Let's see. I use the honey so we don't have to use as much sugar, which does obviously make it a little bit healthier. And a little sticky sweet, you know, honey. Now, the important ingredient. This is both creamy and crunchy peanut butter, but it's all natural, no sugar added. And since we're not using flour, you really get the peanut butter flavor of these cookies. All right. Now, if you don't have a handy dandy mixer, you can just use a big spoon and mix it all up. But this makes it a little bit nicer and creams it all together real well. Oh yeah. Making a mess all over the place. Oh, okay. All right. Just give this stay. You got your trusty cookie sheet with a little bit of parchment paper. Helps to keep it from burning and sticking and all those good things. And then just get a spoon and get yourself a little bit of cookie dough. And you're gonna roll it into a ball. If it gets a little sticky, you just want to dip your fingers in water, but this is holding up pretty good here. And so we're just going to make little ping pong sized balls and stick them on the cookie sheet about 1 inch or so apart.
And if anyone asks, what are you doing? I'm putting the balls in the parchment paper.
And this is where we go to the montage part so that we don't have to sit and watch me make all these damn cookies. All right, now we're going to dip the fork here in a little bit of water and then mash these down with those very familiar hash marks or crosshatch or whatever you want to call it that we see on those peanut butter cookies in the store. And for the last 4, I'm going to do a thumbprint cookie, which is peanut butter and jelly. So now you take your thumb, put it in some water, and just press it down. So you just get a little indent. Or you can use your finger, either one, to hold the jelly.
Like that.
And you want just a tiny bit, because it gets thinner as it cooks. Then over here, and that came over there. Okay, come on now. All right, so into the oven for 10 minutes, and then we've got cookies. All right, now 10 to 12 minutes have passed. We're gonna get our cookies out of the oven. set them on a cooling rack here, and then I'm gonna put a little sprinkle of some sea salt. Just a little bit, just adds a nice little crunch to it and a little flavor at the end. There we go. All right, so these are gonna cool for a few minutes and then we're gonna dig in. While my cookies are cooling here, I'm gonna check in on Adam and see how his came out.
Here's my peanut butter cookies. I'm gonna try them and see what they taste like.
Dude, those look great.
A little burnt.
Okay. What goes better with peanut butter cookies than a beer, right? I mean, because that's what you always have with peanut butter cookies, right? Well, okay, I do. And I've got to have it in a frosty mug. Anybody that knows me knows that my beer goes in a frosty mug. So I've got a frosty mug, little cerveza, with my, I don't know how to say peanut butter in Spanish. Anyway, so here we have it. We have our peanut butter and jelly cookies, and then just our regular peanut butter cookies. They're looking really, really good. I think I'll start with the peanut butter and jelly one, give it a nice taste here. Mmm. So much like a peanut butter sandwich, it's crazy. Mmm. Oh, it's really good. Chewy, creamy. Mmm. Mmm. Ah. That's what I am talking about. As you see, these are really simple to make. We've got no animal products in there because we substituted the banana for the egg. And you've got no flour, so it's really, truly healthy. Yes, it's got a little bit of sugar, but I also added honey to take away some of the sugar that you would normally use in a recipe, which is typically, 1-to-1 peanut butter to sugar, and I just didn't want to use that much. But this is, I'm very happy with this recipe. What do you think, Adam? Huh? So I want to thank Adam from 3,020 miles away for joining me today. Adam, do you have any final words of wisdom?
Yeah, don't meet any strangers in the dark alley, unless that stranger's me.
Okay. So for this recipe, other recipes, and clever anecdotes, you can find me in all the usual places. And now on ifood.tv/Guerrilla Culinarian.
And you can see me at youtube.com/captains.
See ya!